What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Tyson, and I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you watch the full video. Check out the description box and follow my channels. Hit the like button because we are on the road to 100K. That being said, let's jump into it.
Y'all want to know something? I wasn't even going to do this video. But since dude decided to open the door just a little bit, I'm going to kick it all the way in. Boston's biggest clout chaser is back and fiending for the spotlight. 31-year-old young Cartel, who's not so young anymore, and may or may not be remembered, went semi-viral back in 2015 before completely disappearing from the internet. This was the Warren Chirac days, and young Cartel would find himself under DJ Academic's radar after selling Chicago rapper Billionaire Black fake lean, which led to a chase in which Billionaire Black attempted to find young Cartel, threatening to kill him and posting it all to Instagram.
Young Cartel say upload my bankroll. I can't know how you made this, nigga. Fuck you talking about your broke ass call me out there with all that fake ass lean, nigga. Real money, nigga. Upload a video, say what time, nigga. Right now, talk about a little old ass video. Glizzy's on deck when I see your bitch ass. What the fuck is Young Cartel, nigga? I just left the airport on JoJo. My bitch gonna blow you down. I ain't even gonna blow. I'll beat your ass. My bitch gonna blow you down, nigga. You ain't out here, nigga. Stop flashing. On Joseph Coleman, I'm outside. The double T. The address on your Instagram. Why you ain't answering your phone? Where are you, Young Cartel?
But if that
is that JoJo's real name? That's called. If it is, bro, why would you bear? Come on. Why would you put it on his real name, bro? That's called right there. Hey, but as far as him selling that fake stuff, people gotta stop playing with that, bro. One, you are playing with your life, and then two, you're playing with the other person's life. Ain't no telling how they might react to whatever you put in that fake stuff to make it look real. Stop playing like that, bro. Like, man, it's just too much fake stuff going around.
Wasn't enough, academics would dig deeper into the rapper's past, finding young Cartel went to one of Waka Flocka's shows in Boston, which ended in him being kicked out. A vehicle would be broken into, and young Cartel would hit the internet demanding $50,000 for Southside 808's laptop.
$50,000
full of files.
I want $50,000 cash for this
50
laptop.
racks to get your laptop back, nigga. Or you ain't getting
Do
shit
not call
back.
my phone. Stop calling my fucking phone. If you ain't got 50 bands, nigga. Me and my niggas need to eat.
This was Waka's producer, and a back and forth between the two camps would end with young Cartel confronting Waka in a Chinese restaurant, where he claimed to have kicked Waka out of Boston, but Waka would appear unfazed and tweet a simple message. So while Waka chose peace, Southside chose war, as he took to Twitter posting young Cartel's actual name, Joshua Graves, along with a police interview from 2008 in which Southside accused him of snitching. It was young Cartel, or Joshua's 16th birthday, and as a surprise, Boston police secured an arrest warrant for assault with intent to murder, armed robbery, and assault and battery. Police would learn from the juvenile courts Josh was staying with his mother in Braintree, and contacting his mother, she confirmed they were both at the apartment when detectives along with Braintree police responded to the home and transported Josh to C11, Dorchester's district police station. It was just after noon when two detectives interviewed Josh with both of his parents present, and his parents would both sign the juvenile Miranda form. When asked what happened 14 days ago, Josh stated he was with two friends whose names I'll be leaving out. One of them had already been identified and arrested by the time of the interrogation. Josh told detectives one of his friend's girlfriends went into the Paparino's pizza place and set the victim up to be robbed for his sidekick's cell phone. When the victim walked out, they followed him to the corner of Topliff and Longfellow where they robbed him. Josh said he had a gun but didn't show it, and told detectives he didn't stab the victim. It was his friend who hit and stabbed the victim, while his other friend took the money and the cell phone. With the paperwork exposed, young Cartel would claim it was fake, but a simple search of the detective who interviewed him would show he was in fact real, and a search of his mother's name would reveal an address that matched the address given in the report. Now we could go on and on searching names and addresses, but to sum it all up, the paperwork isn't fake, and young Cartel, or Josh, would be convicted of the robbery/stabbing and sent to the Department of Youth Services, or DYS. This is juvenile prison in the state of Massachusetts, and young Cartel would claim to be incarcerated until he was 18. It was during this time his own hood would disown him for snitching. Now, I actually spoke with young Cartel's co-defendant, the one that he snitched on in the stabbing case. And while he wants to remain behind the scenes, he had a few interesting things to say. As the paperwork stated, he was the man who had already been arrested for the robbery. Come to find out, the victim identified him through a picture on MySpace, and while going to trial, he received the paperwork on young Cartel's interrogation. Both of them were from Holmes Ave, a small street in Dorchester. But after word went through the hood, young Cartel was disowned and would find himself in juvie claiming whatever hood would accept him. It said at one point he started claiming Dudley Park, a small park on Dudley Street by the Roxbury-Dorchester border. And it's the same hood that I moved to in 2015 when I got out of prison. Stayed there for like 5 years, something like that. Never seen him though. It's also said at one point, young Cartel was claiming Heath Street, a street over in Roxbury home to the Heath Street Projects, a good 15 minutes away from his original hood. But it was a crazy allegation that would leave young Cartel without a hood to claim after he was elected.
They got you allegedly snitching and hood hopping, bro. That's a whole lot of dirt right there, bro. That's a whole lot of smut right there.
Actually seen doing the nasty with another male inmate. This would lead to the infamous video of a girl from Boston exposing young Cartel.
Why? Like earlier today. Nigga, you was sucking dick in DY. Nigga, you was sucking dick in DY, nigga. Don't get mad because you out here selling fake lean, nigga.
Released from DYS, young Cartel would start his own gang called NHL, or Hitting Licks, which would put a curse on the rapper who became the Lick after being confronted by Holmes Ave and getting his chain snatched.
Yo, these niggas got some fake ass chains out here. Young Cartel, man. Why your shit so fugazi? You a fugazi nigga, so I understand why you rock fugazi shit, you know what I'm saying?
A year later, young Cartel would upgrade his jewelry only to have it snatched again in Ohio.
Rob a nigga without a pistol, make this shit look easy.
But the downfall of his career...
People, please stop doing this. Please, I'm begging y'all. Please stop doing that. You are snitching on yourself. Whether you go to jail or not, still you look dumb. You look dumb. Yes, you try to make this guy look weak because you took his chain. But you look dumb because I got his chain. I got his chain. I run with other gun. You look dumb, bruh. You look dumb. I swear, bruh. And I don't know, bruh. It's so much money out here. Yes, I ain't the nigga that's having it all, but it's money out here, bro. I'm not for to take nothing from nobody, bruh. Whatever you got that I think I want, I can more likely go get. It might take me a little harder, a little longer, pause, but hey, anything can be accomplished. Anything can be got. Feel me?
Came not long after his release
no
from
points
juvie, when young Cartel almost caught a body. Back in March of 2013, 15-year-old Rob Sweeney had been living in Dorchester for only 10 months with his 12-year-old brother James. Not knowing many people, the two brothers would play basketball at a park in Fields Corner. The courts would be crowded, and Rob and James were usually the only two white boys there, but that didn't stop them from playing. Rob saw a teen on the court showing off a knife, and James would later testify he saw the kid hold a knife to someone's neck before that person left. Now playing basketball, James faked a shot, and the kid with the knife jumped to block it, falling down on James. The kid with the knife would later be identified as 19-year-old young Cartel, who pushed James after they got up, but James would retaliate, throwing a basketball off young Cartel's face. Young Cartel would attack the 12-year-old when James's 15-year-old brother punched young Cartel in the face, causing a group of teens to start jumping the two brothers. During the attack, young Cartel had pulled his knife, stabbing Rob in his side and slashing his arm. When the attack was over, young Cartel, who was identified by his tattoos, would be seen standing with a bloody knife and a bloody lip. The two brothers would make their way to a gas station where an ambulance arrived at the scene. Rob's liver had been lacerated and he was hospitalized for the next 4 days. Young Cartel would be wanted until the following year when a man named Markeem Finkley would confess to police Young Cartel stabbed a 15-year-old. According to the paperwork, Markeem knew Young Cartel for 13 years and Markeem was facing time, so he tried to snitch his way out, then tried to lie after the fact so he wouldn't be called a snitch. But when facing a grand jury, he told the truth and nothing but the truth, leading to Young Cartel's arrest. It's almost like karma for Young Cartel, who snitched on a friend, only to be snitched on by another friend. In December of 2016, Young Cartel will be sentenced to 5 to 5.5 years in prison, ending his rap career that never really took off. His past would catch up to him inside of prison when another inmate from Wendover Street pressed Young Cartel, allegedly forcing him to check off the unit over his snitching allegations.
Yeah, Reggie from Wendover came up to me like, yo, no Joshua Graves is here, nigga. Young Cartel. And he was like, didn't he snitch? I was like, yeah, he told. He's no good. He was like, yeah, we about to check him off. But he was a new man with the older nigga from Window, Virgilio, whatever his fucking name is. And then we went to the child hall, the nigga got up out of there. I didn't even see him get escorted. And then one of them fucking NOB niggas came in, me and him got it shaking, and I went to the hole, and the nigga got transferred to a different facility, nigga.
He said we got the shaking?
Yeah, bro, so didn't you call me on the phone and fucking be like, yo, they pressing this nigga is about to go down?
Yeah,
shit like that.
The same night.
Yeah.
He fucking refused to lock in, nigga, the same night.
Oh, so he refused to lock in, so he busted stunt.
In 2020, Young Cartel will be released, quickly finding himself a job with the MBTA.
My boy, bus driver.
He'd remain low-key until June of 2023, when he'd sit down for an interview with Los Angeles-based Cam Capone.
People clown me in my city, saying I'm making us look bad. Who from Boston? Name a Boston rapper right now, Cam.
Millie's.
Who?
Millie's.
Who's that?
That same month, he'd sit down with Boston-based CWTF.
Hey, shout out to Millie's, bro. I don't know him personally, but hey, his music is tight. I didn't even know he was from Boston, but that's tight. That's tight, bro. The bro music is really hidden.
Radio, in which he'd get clowned the whole interview, as they didn't shy away from asking him about his snitching allegations and confronted him on his own hood, exposing him.
I was going to jail at that time, 14, 15, for discharging firearms, assault, intent to murder. But this is not like, we're not fighting at school, nigga. Niggas is dying.
What I heard was that you got your ass beat and never went back to high school.
If a nigga say he whooped my ass, how about the nigga that say he whooped my ass come whoop my ass now? Because when I went to that school, I was 14.
Wow.
I'm 31 right now, and I guarantee that nigga can't fuck with me.
Okay. I mean, I know the guy.
I don't give a fuck.
I know the guy.
Not only
I know
that,
the guy. Like,
but
you
they
want to say
posted
that? I know the guy.
Instagram audio of Young Cartel's co-defendant confronting him on the phone.
So what do you say about the niggas who call you a rat?
Who proved it?
I've heard that from
Bro,
niggas.
okay, it's a heard and approved.
These Holmes Ave niggas, man. What's up
okay,
with
it's
that?
heard and approved, right? He's talking about a case that I caught when I was 15 years old. I told you when I started, when I went to jail when I was a child.
Right.
Yo, listen. So you think money takes away that you told on me, bro?
I didn't say money does anything.
Nigga, that's between you and Marnie, nigga, because y'all told on each other. Do me a favor then. You got the paperwork, right? Put it out. Put the whole thing out. I got it too, bro. And I said, bro, so I didn't sit for 6 months before I built out for 50 bands?
Bro, if I was him, I would just stay off the internet, bro. I'm not doing no interviews, no nothing, bro. It's time for me to disappear. That's it, bro. Move to another state. Stay off the internet. If you're going to do some internet stuff, don't show your face. Do a voiceover type of video. Do some reactions to podcasts, something. But it's over, bro.
Oh, bro, come on, bro. Yo, bro, you did, bro. I got the paperwork, bro.
Okay.
I'm keeping it 100, bro.
Send it to me.
You just said you have the paperwork, bro.
It's my name. I do have
Exactly. plea, nigga. So what the fuck?
Now, Young Cartel would claim he didn't snitch on the podcast and that he was still active on Holmes Ave when he got out of juvenile prison.
Because as soon as I came out, that was 2010. From 2010, you talking about I've been fucking Young Cartel and I was out here doing everything and I was doing it on Holmes Ave in my fucking hood, nigga.
So that's your hood, Holmes
What
Ave.
the fuck are you talking about? Yes.
I'm asking you, nigga.
Yes, that's where I'm from.
But he confused everyone when he shouted out Boston rapper G. Fredo, who literally made Holmes Ave viral with his song Die Holmes, where Fredo shot a video and went live on his ops block while allegedly recreating murders in his lyrics and dissing dead ops.
Falling, you won't get up. Shutter stained over you, make sure you empty that bitch out. Fredo, what you smoking? Bunzo, what you ain't know, I'm Die Holmes.
G. Fredo and 7981 Cal will be two of Boston's biggest rappers who are currently serving time in federal prison after a gang RICO that was documented on YouTube by Trap Geek. But you can tell Young Cartel doesn't care about any of that. He only cares about views and going viral, as he seems to be stuck in 2015.
You talking about going viral? You about to go viral as fuck, nigga. On Dead Dog, you are.
And while I wasn't even gonna do this video because I feel like he's a stain on the city of Boston, Young Cartel.
Not to compare him, but this is like he give me 69 vibes, bro. It's like he don't like, you know what you did, but he don't care. He's not finna 100% admit it. Matter of fact, he would admit that he did what he did and don't care. But this guy right here, he not admitting nothing and he not caring about nothing, bro. Because you can't care because you still doing interviews with people that you know that are gonna bring that up. I wouldn't do no interviews, bro. If I know that I did that, I'm not talking to nobody, bro. It's no defending that at all. Especially if you can't come up with your own paperwork that says you didn't say this and you didn't say that. Ain't no proving that you didn't snitch, bro.
Cartel decided to comment on a video of me on Instagram claiming I never exposed white rats or white people. I'm guessing he's never seen some of my most viewed videos, but now he'll become one and he'll get all the clout that he's been looking for. Now the audacity that somebody with a fucking book of allegations would tag me in anything is crazy. Knowing how surgical I am with putting these fucking videos together. Maybe he wanted the clout that bad, or maybe being in prison put him on some race shit where it's like he feel like he's standing up for his people and I don't do enough videos on white people, whatever. Alright, well, you only famous for what? Not even famous, you semi-viral for what? For stealing a black man's laptop? Selling a black man fake lean? You ain't even blow up off the stabbing case when you were 19 and you stabbed a 15-year-old white boy after the 12-year-old hit you in your shit and the other one busted your lip open and then y'all had to jump them. So it's like, what are we really talking about here? You should have just stayed quiet.
Oh God,
kept pushing the bus, whatever you was doing. And I'm not hating on a man coming home from prison and getting a job, but you should have kept going that route. Cause that rap career, that shit is not finna work for you. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments.
And people gotta stop bringing that 1090J, he's white, he's exposing these people. He's exposed anybody. If you snitch, he's gonna expose you. That's it, plain and simple. It has nothing to do with race. You could be purple, and let him find out you snitch. He's going to expose it. Especially if you snitch, you trying to be in a hip hop game or you trying to be viral or whatever. He's going to expose it. It has nothing to do with he's black, I'm white. Let me go expose him. No, people got to stop using that as an excuse to cover up the things that these people have done. If they snitch, they snitch. Plain and simple. Catch you on the next one, man.